Hey guys, welcome back to the channel as today you'll witness my last and worst round of 2024. From playing a difficult course to mental meltdowns, if you're here for some good golf, let this first clip show you what to expect from this video.
We're going righty. As long as they don't shank it into this tree.
Canyon Lake Golf Course is located in San Ramon, just a few minutes from Bridges Golf Course, the course that my playing partner originally showed up to, and all went downhill shortly after. The first hole you do not need a driver, as anything past 200 goes straight downhill. It will be an awkward shot in. Just a layup to the top of the hill and a nice wet shot and you'll be on the green. But starting it off hot, as this birdie putt just doesn't drop. Second hole, and you get a taste of what makes this course so tough. A tight driving hole that from the tee is looking for a right to left ball flight. Luckily enough, I prefer to play a fade, as this is one of my best drives of the day. Couldn't reach the green from here, so I tried to lay back around 100 yards in. From here, this approach shot does find the dance floor, but is left above the hole, leaving me a downhill slider. With the warm-up greens all beat up, I didn't get any practice in pre-round, and this unfortunately leads to my first of many bogeys today. Third hole, and what I believe to be the most difficult part of Canyon Lakes, is the par 3s. This tee shot does look great, however do not believe everything you see on social media. I ended up making a par from that ball, but that was actually my provisional ball, as this is what happened to my first. This pitch shot I wanted to go low, but there was a bunker short, so I went with the spray and pray method through the tree. Surprisingly worked a lot better than I expected. One negative about this course is that the mud will stick to your shoes and it is almost impossible to get off. Me being 6'4", grew to at least 6'6", just walking from my second shot. That's my excuse for this terrible wet shot. As for the rest of it, it's just me sucking.
I am an idiot.
The fourth hole in between this and hole 17, you get the true name to the course. This tee shot is downhill, and you do not want to hit anything more than 200 yards in. This 5-iron was chunked, and I still have a 9-iron into this green. Just finding the right side. Taking in the view, I lined this putt up, and so far my lag putts are far much better than my short putts today. Now, if there's one thing that I'm really good at, it is finding the worst possible spot to miss. And if you play here, just remember one thing, and that is not to miss right on this one location, especially if the hole is in the top shelf. This is one of the few chips I was actually happy about, but did not bounce out exactly how I expected it, and almost rolled off the front of the green. Another good lag putt here, followed by another poor short putt, will be the theme of the day, along with the awful short game. The sixth hole is a dogleg right, and for some reason I thought it was more of a dogleg than I expected. This aggressive line leads to some tree issues on the shot, and a slight chunked shot leaves me with a shot I've been having nightmares about with my yips. Short-sighted and over a bunker, and just watch your eyes here as this lands past the camera. And if you're wondering how many chips and putts I had to stay alone, it would be 50. This hole has to be the hardest fairway to hit on the course, and I for some reason was the most confident about it going into this tee shot. Somehow this shot stopped rolling in the pine needles, and from here I had to go through a gap just to get the ball back into the fairway. My favorite club in the bag is this 2-iron, and this is the reason why. Stuck this 200-yard shot to within 20 feet, and well, let's enjoy this high for the next 5 seconds. Should have quit after that hole, as this one was a double cross straight into someone's backyard. Couldn't find this tee shot and hit a provisional right down the center. Remember a couple holes ago where I mentioned I am really good at missing in the wrong place? Yeah, you don't want to miss long here, as the green slope from the back to the front. This is another chip I was actually happy at, but just couldn't stop it enough to get in front of the hole. And actually happy with this putt, but moved more than I thought. And if you thought this hole was bad, just watch the next one.
Right down the middle? Was it? No. Oh my god. Did he come out? Yeah, he did. Oh, okay, that's good.
Thought my second shot went out of bounds too, but Colton told me to kick back out, and this shot was a ground out to the pitcher, and from here my only thought was don't miss short, and bailed out long and right, leaving me with arguably my toughest shot of the day. This bunker shot, the green was running away to the other bunker, and my only chance was to hit the upslope that you could see on camera. Arguably my best shot of the round, as if I had 100 shot attempts from here, less than 5 of them will be on the green.
Oh my
And don't ask me what this was. Now let me interrupt this ugly swing to let you know that this drive over the bridge to the 10th tee was absolutely beautiful and completely unexpected. Now speaking of something unexpected, I did not expect to get a par from here on this hole after that tee shot.
Said no one ever.
But spoiler alert,
What a par.
and well, just take a look at what happens on this hole.
We're going righty. Okay, this could be ugly. No, it's not legal, but as long as they don't shank it into this tree.
And did not expect to hit this righty 8-iron so good, and well, neither did the squirrel apparently. This green, and my only thought process was do not miss long and right, and end up in the road.
Oh yeah.
Never have I wanted to make a putt so bad in my life, but this putt just slides by, and that may have been my craziest par if I made that putt. 12th hole of the day, and just when I thought I hit my best drive, this ball came within 2 yards long from a flat lie.
2 drivers today, one top 10 feet, and one is really good.
Now from here I have an awkward downhill lie, and of course this results in a miss hit. And well, you cannot spell miss hit without SHI, and well, you know the rest. These par 3s play tough. 3 out of the 5 play 200 yards, and another one coming up is 160 yards straight up a hill. Whoever chose this pin location must have had a bad day. And well, just watch what happens to me here. You may want to cover your eyes.
I was just trying to make contact with the ball, honestly.
This par 5 was an interesting design, where you have to take the ball right in order for it to go back to the left. From here I had a chance to go for the green, but not knowing the course and what was around the green, I decided to lay up. There is no need to go for it, as you'll most likely find trouble, or your ball will end up rolling in the creek. And just when I thought I was going to bounce back, this happens.
I found it. Holy golf shot. Fucking can't do anything today. So it turns out if I shoot that's been over these last 4 holes, I will shoot 100. So trying to break that. Stop for a sec. I got a tap. And I did drop, and I would have made double bogey either way. So was it worth it? Sure.
This 160-yard par 3 plays up to at least 180, and out of the 5 par 3s, I think the lowest club I used was a 6-iron. This shot was actually hit well, and unlike the previous few holes, I had a chance to make par. However, today, that is not the case.
Fucking pushed it.
16th hole, and no matter where you are in this fairway, you're going to have a downhill slope to hit off for your approach shot. So might as well try and get as close to the green as possible. At least that was my logic. Wanted to draw this 9-iron in, but shut the club face a little too much, and when you do that, the ball will go a lot farther than you expect. Unlike the perfect bunker on hole 10, this one was covered with water, so this shoots out almost into the other bunker. In theory, this hole location was in a bowl in the back right, which meant for a good chance for birdie, if you could find it. However, not for me.
That might be really good. But
17th hole, and this and hole 4 are the two signature holes. And this hole is so beautiful. As for the golf play on this hole, we are not going to talk about, but we're only going to talk about the beauty of it. Love this view so much, I purposely sent 2 balls OB left just to watch the sunset, and topped this on purpose to show you more of the hole. Now from here, I decided to play some golf. But in the end, this was a match play with me and my buddy Colton, and somehow had this putt for a 9 to win the hole, and absolutely drain it. So it's the little things I take away. Last hole, as the sun is going away, I needed a birdie to break 100. Starts off with a great tee shot down the right side, shortening my approach in. Even after this 5-minute wait, pushed this ball slightly, but was still able to get a putter on it. Had to make this for a birdie, and unfortunately could not drain it, as this goes down as my worst score of 2024 at 100 and setting the bar high going into 2025.